Full race cards and selections for every weekend and every day of major horse racing festivals are available on our website. Subscribe and press on the notification bell for our EULO selections. Day 2 of the Cheltenham Festival, and hopefully a little better weather for the day. The cross-country chase is set for a morning inspection, with a move to Friday's card an option if the track is still waterlogged. First up, the exciting Ballyburn goes to post in the Gallagher Novices Hurdle. The decision to steer clear of the Supreme Novices on Tuesday's card looks a better option, after Ballyburn won by a distance at around this trip in December. Stablemate Ile Atlantique was just edged out by Reading Tommy Wrong in the Lawlers of Naas, so brings solid Grade 1 form to the table, but Ballyburn is top class and should be winning this. St. Roy might be worth a punt in the Grand Annual to keep the Willie Mullins steamroller on track. He has an enviable festival record, having won the county hurdle here in 2020, finished 4th in the champion hurdle in 2022 before a fine 3rd in last year's Arkle behind El Fabiolo and John Bon. Dropped back into handicap company for this year's festival campaign, St. Roy has to have every chance. In the champion bumper, a race utterly dominated by the raiding party in recent years, it's safe to assume the winner will be flying the Irish flag once more. You Ought to Know seems to fit the bill perfectly as the pick of the Closutton team, though Jasmine DeVoe looks an exciting find and Paul Tonend mounts Cantico, so they also make the shortlist. Jaden Dudaries is the Cullentra Yard first string for Gordon Elliott, with Jack Kennedy up top, but You Ought to Know can round off another brilliant day for Willie Mullins. Elsewhere, Built by Ballymore looks solid in the Coral Cup, while Galvin can go one better than last year in the cross-country chase, chiefly at the expense of stablemate Elter Work. Wednesday's nap though is fact to file, going to post in the Brown Advisory. It was notable that after chasing home a dream to share in the champion bumper at last year's festival, Fact to File was sent over fences from the start of this campaign. That confidence in his ability seems to be paying off, and having given Gaelic Warrior a roasting in the Grade 1 Ladbrokes Novice Chase at the Dublin Racing Festival, looks to add more Grade 1 honours here. Stay Away Fay ventured into open company last time out, so the return to a novice chase leaves less on his plate, and these are the 1-2. Our next best lines up in the feature, the Queen Mother Champion Chase. It's very hard to go against the appeal of El Fabiolo for the feature, and John Bon may just have to settle for the runners-up spot behind him once again. The 1-2 from last year's Arkle now clash again in this champion chase, and John Bon has 5 lengths to find on the jolly. That said, this saturated ground could play into Edwardstone's hands, so he also enters the equation for Alan King. Captain Guinness makes up the third of the 3 to chase El Fabiolo home, in a race ripe for a tricast.